You have that girl glow, I kind of in love look on your face.
I'm single.
You're single? You're not seeing anyone? Good. Too soon. What kind of guys you like?
I like,
Guys with
I'm
big
not like
boobs,
the
you
pretty
think?
boy type.
Throwing shade here and there is common even among celebrities, but Jennifer Lopez seems to be the boss at it. Jennifer Lopez is considered the ideal modern-day triple threat after delivering what is perhaps the sexiest pole dance in modern film, many chart-topping singles, and multiple Golden Globe nominations. Her abilities go beyond only acting, singing, and dancing though. The Bronx native has also found success in her roles as a model, philanthropist, businesswoman, talent show judge, and producer. Oh, she's also a master at deflecting criticism. Indeed, J.Lo, Lola, and Jenny from the block have lived up to their own claims of being authentic. Furthermore, it is difficult to charge her with hitting someone. In fact, Lopez has frequently reserved her harshest comments for her fellow A-list celebrities. In one particularly notorious interview, she took down nearly half of them at once. Here are several instances when the Hustler star shown mastery of the art of the long-winded jab. We would have cherished being a fly on the wall at the next major entertainment event that Jennifer Lopez attended after her incredibly open interview with Movieline in 1998. During the promotion of Steven Soderbergh's thriller Out of Sight, the actress seemed to sour relations with many other prominent actors. And maybe more than everyone else, poor Salma Hayek got it in the neck. When asked about the From Dusk Till Dawn actor, Lopez was eager to disassociate herself from any parallels, saying, "We're in two different realms." These are the kinds of roles that this gorgeous bombshell plays. I engage in a variety of activities. Hayek had been lying, according to the uber-confident Lopez, who also said, "It makes me giggle when she says she got offered Selena," which was an outright lie. That's her thing if that's how she garners attention for herself. Hayek reiterated, more than 20 years later, that Selena's producers had asked her to play the sad singer. The actress said, via the Oprah magazine, that she had considered the offer a little bit distasteful, given that it had been made so soon after Selena's passing, during an appearance on Watch What Happens with Andy Cohen. She did not, however, criticize Lopez for lacking these reservations, saying instead, "I think Jennifer did a great job. I genuinely believe that was done for her." J.Lo also throws some shade on Madonna, Cameron, and Gwyneth. The comments Jennifer Lopez made in the 1998 Movieline interview that surfaced on social media more than 20 years later may cover this whole list. Along with complimenting Winona Ryder inadvertently, never a big fan of hers, she's cute and talented, though, the actor, and Cameron Diaz, a fortunate model who has been bestowed with numerous opportunities, I only wish she had pursued them more. Though she's stunning and exudes confidence, before belittling the pop queen. J.Lo said in response to a question regarding Madonna, "Do I think she's a fantastic performer? Yes. Do I believe she is a superb actor? No. I'm harsher on individuals who say, 'Oh, I can do that, I can act, since acting is what I do.' I tell them, 'Hey, don't spit on my work.'" Madge won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy just a year prior to this, for her leading role in Evita. In general, Lopez doesn't seem to agree with the winners of prizes. She also asked, "Tell me what she's been in," directed at Gwyneth Paltrow. "I promise you that I can't recall anything she was in. Some people become attracted to each other. I never learned as much about her work as I did about her and Brad Pitt." Given that Paltrow won Best Actress at the 1999 Academy Awards for her role in Shakespeare in Love, it's doubtful that Lopez missed Paltrow's performance in the same year. During the early 2000s, one of the prettiest couples in Hollywood was Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. However, according on the former's remarks from Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen in 2014, it's possible that they weren't the most sexually compatible. During the Plead the Fifth Game section on the gossipy Bravo show, J.Lo was questioned if performers, singers, or musicians made better partners. The New Yorker said, "I have to say that, in my limited experience, anybody involved in music, so I would say singers and dancers, as opposed to choosing to remain mute on the matter, which she later decided was probably the safest option."
J.Lo, who is better in bed? Dancers, singers, or actors?
In my limited experience,
Yes.
I would have to say anybody involved in music, so I would say singers and dancers.
Singers and dancers.
Lopez continued her subtle character assassination of the man she starred with in the box office smash Geely. Additionally, she implied that Affleck lacked style sense. I kind of said, you need to be, a movie star. You realize you ought to dress suitably? This is how you ought to style your hair. She did go on to say, he didn't do anything against his will. When he was with me, he had some great fashion moments. This is pure shade if you ask me. Then there was Rosie. Actor Rosie Perez wrote about how she first met Jennifer Lopez in her 2014 autobiography Handbook for an Unpredictable Life. The two worked together on the film In Living Color in the early 1990s. Her remarks were not exactly flattering. Perez was crucial in J.Lo's dancer casting while serving as a choreographer for the popular sketch show. However, Lopez allegedly went on the attack like some ghetto biatch, screaming and pounding her chest when Perez addressed complaints about the Bronx native's diva-like behavior, asserting that her skills were better than those of her peers. The feud persisted even after the play singer exited the performance. Perez really alleges that the woman she had hired basically ghosted her after insulting her on a regular basis. Perez is quoted in Mirror as saying, "I was taken by surprise. I had considered us to be cool. I gave her a call. She refused to answer. I was so angry that I left a nasty message on her answering machine. Rather than returning my call and discussing it like friends do, she appeared on a well-known talk show and repeated my criticism." Later, when Lopez ran into Perez in a club, she pretended that they were still best friends, but Perez quickly corrected the celebrity. Thankfully, Perez's resentment subsided over time. She subsequently told CNN, "I have great respect for J.Lo. Yes, we had a tiff, and it was 20 years ago. I've moved on and I'm sure she has also. This is what I call maturity." But do you think she should have held on to her resentment to teach J.Lo a lesson or two? Let us know your thoughts in our comments section. Apparently you don't need to be working with her to get some shade, cause Jennifer Lopez made fun of all her former partners as well. Former lovers Pete Diddy, Ben Affleck, and Casper Smart, as well as ex-husbands of Johnny Noah, Chris Judd, and Mark Anthony, undoubtedly felt their ears burn when Jennifer Lopez made an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen in 2015. They probably wouldn't be overly flattered by what they heard, though. The Love Don't Cost a Thing singer didn't specifically mention any males, but she did admit that model appearance isn't exactly a top priority when it comes to her taste in men. "I would say that I favor manly men. I don't like men that have a softer edge. Someone who makes me chuckle is someone I like. I'm not really into good looks. Over the years, have you observed anything? I'm more drawn to simplicity, power, manliness, laughing, and pleasure. Although being attractive is vital, I don't think being attractive makes someone sexy." As Cohen attempted to defend celebrities like Affleck, who you may remember was named People magazine's sexiest man alive in 2002, Lopez delivered another brilliant backhanded praise, saying, "I thought they were all hot." Jennifer Lopez is willing to make fun of more than just her extensive list of past romantic partners. The singer of On the Floor is also not above making fun of her on-again, off-again partner, Alex Rodriguez. The Golden Globe nominee played a fun softball game with her family in 2019 while sporting a New York Yankees jersey, which included boyfriend A-Rod. According to the MLB veteran, Lopez has been dating since 2017. Trash talk continued despite the fact that it was Christmas time. Rodriguez detailed what transpired on the field, alongside an Instagram photo of the two appearing to be engaged in a contentious mid-game argument. "Jen, hurry up. I won the Gold Gloves award. I'll play some shortstop, please." A-Rod made reference to the prize he had won in back-to-back years in the early 2000s in the statements he claimed to be speaking at the time. If you are new to our channel, kindly click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Then came the biggest shade when J.Lo said that her first two marriages were irrelevant. Before she was even 40, Jennifer Lopez had already been down the aisle 3 times. Nevertheless, based on her comments from a behind-the-scenes video diary to promote her It's My Party tour, it appears that the singer views herself as a one-time bride. Lopez pondered her past marriages while talking about her upcoming on-again, off-again union with Alex Rodriguez. "I've never been married in a church. I've been married 3 times, and once was 9 months and once was 11 months, so I don't really count those. Naturally, Lopez fired her first husband, Johnny Noah, seen above right, and then she divorced Chris Judd due to irreconcilable differences. It makes perfect sense for Lopez to want to move on from Noah. A tell-all book on his brief marriage to the celebrity was once attempted to be published by the former waiter. Later on, Lopez was able to obtain an injunction prohibiting her former partner from disparaging her. A court order prohibiting Noah and his friends from publishing video footage from their honeymoon, which is allegedly of an uncompromising quality, was also granted to her. As late as 2015, Noah's business partner Ed Meyer told In Touch that they were still trying to disclose the tape because they had found a legal loophole. That battle, which began in 2009, was still ongoing. One will think at this point this will be all, but because it's J.Lo, we are not close to the train station yet. 2016 came with Drake in her life, but was Drake only Jennifer Lopez's booty call? When Jennifer Lopez and Drake were seen cuddling up on Instagram in 2016, it almost brought the internet to a halt. The rapper's former partner, Rihanna, and her ardent following didn't seem to approve of the photo. However, the new power couple vanished within a few months. Few months? Moving on. The 2017 song Free Smoke featured a later reference from Drake to their brief romance. I dreamt text J-Lo/old number, so it bounced back. In the song Diplomatic Immunity, I Lost a J-Lo, he also made reference to reports that he had cheated on the Made in Manhattan star a year later. Prior to her 2019 stage appearance in Los Angeles' The Forum, Lopez herself had remained silent about the entire situation. Indeed, during the premiere of her That's My Party tour, the triple threat began to dance to her former partner's hit song, Hotline Bling. But according to Hollywood Life, J.Lo stopped posing and joked, "Huh, booty call," much to the amusement of the crowd, as the line "You used to call me on your cell phone" played. Many believed that J.Lo hadn't treated the relationship with Drake with the same seriousness. Well, this is difficult to argue with. Jennifer Lopez says all men under 33 are worthless. Jennifer Lopez took the seemingly improbable decision to use Tinder in 2018. Okay, sort of. Through a function called Swipe Sessions, the celebrity used the dating app to discover her ideal match, a fan named Brooke, who is in her 20s. While doing so, she also offered some advice to the singleton. The self-styled love expert declared, "Guys are really useless until they're 33, after rejecting a number of inappropriate suitors." Is there a specific reason Lopez views people under this particular age as unacceptable? It's a fairly significant coincidence, though, that J.Lo married 32-year-old Chris Judd on her second marriage. But after their divorce, she couldn't have quickly embraced this rule. In 2002, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez became the popular duo known as Bennifer, at the age of just 30. 10 years later, backup dancer Casper Smart started dating the triple threat, but he was even younger, 24, to be exact. If 33 years old men are worthless, what are 24 years old men to you, Jenny? But Lopez does not always target the wealthy and well-known with his slights. 'Cause this falsely accused cosmetics artist experienced J.Lo's rage. So around the middle of the 2000s, there were suspicions that someone had released information to the media about the celebrity and Mark Anthony's covert marriage ceremony, thus the diva effectively exiled her longtime makeup artist, Scott Barnes. Speaking on the Jeff Probst show in 2012, Barnes disclosed that the person he regarded as a friend ignored him for a whole year until it was established that the leak was the work of someone else. He said to the host, "It felt like I had the plague." After discovering the facts, J.Lo did indeed return Barnes to his former position. However, it seems that she did not offer an apology for being so callous. The makeup artist said, "Via radar, I went right back to work with her, and we just never spoke about it again, which is even weirder." He had previously provided his services to Gwyneth Paltrow, another one of Lopez's targets. Barnes requested that they stay friends for the next 6 years that he was paid to work with the celebrity, saying, "She sat for the cover of my first book and we're friends. She's an amazing woman and she's like, 'I love you,' you know, and I say, 'I love you too, we're friends.' All I have to say is, not everyone is your friend, always remember that." Don't forget to keep the conversation going on in the comments section. CNN Be Informed Daily.